Is it time to buy or sell First Solar stock? In this video, we will delve into First Solar. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 15th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You wouldn't want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive complimentary price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 2nd of July 2025, our system has ranked First Solar as a strong buy candidate, awarding it a score of 7.69. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have reaped an impressive gain of 17.26% since we initially designated First Solar as a buy candidate 32 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.54% per day since it was categorized as a strong buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the upper segment of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This typically presents an attractive selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $200.04 would initially signal a stronger rate of ascent. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of around 18.35% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decrease of 3.11% to an increase of 18.41%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of negative 27.43%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between negative 66.11% and negative 27.43% over the coming year. This would suggest a future price range between $67.76 and $145.11. Our latest daily update for First Solar includes the headline, Volatile Ride for First Solar Stock Price on Friday, moving between $179.06 and $206.60. The First Solar stock price gained 11.05% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 15th of August, 2025, rising from $180.05 to $199.95. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 15.38%, with a day low at $179.06 and a day high of $206.60. The price has experienced significant ups and downs during this period, and there has been an 8.69% gain over the last 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day along with the price, signaling a positive technical trend, with a total of 8 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 11 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $2.18 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $262.72, while the lowest price was $116.56. Currently, the price is 23.89%, or $62.77, below the 52-week high, and 34.82%, or $106.82, below the all-time high on the 12th of June, 2024, when the price reached $306.77. First Solar is experiencing a significant momentum shift. In the second quarter, results exceeded expectations, with revenue increasing by approximately 9%. Management has also raised the full-year sales guidance, which has positively affected both sentiment and the company's share price. The importance of favorable policies cannot be overstated. The company's minimal reliance on Chinese inputs, trade protections, and the improved mechanics of the IRA tax credit have all substantially enhanced margins and cash generation. Management is currently monetizing credits to fund a planned capacity expansion to around 25 gigawatts by the year 2027. These factors contribute to better visibility for near-term earnings and create a pathway for sustainable growth in free cash flow, which is likely to attract both growth and value investors. ultimately helping to maintain a higher valuation over time. In the near term, anticipate continued positive momentum from earnings surprises, increases in guidance, and favorable policy developments. However, any news or execution missteps related to capital expenditure or bookings could lead to market fluctuations. Looking ahead, First Solar's vertical integration, manufacturing presence in the United States, and tax incentives position the company well to capture domestic demand. Nonetheless, potential risks remain, including possible policy reversals, uncertainty in U.S. politics, erosion in solar prices, and global competition, which could exert pressure on margins and valuation if these issues arise. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 12th of August 2025, it was reported that GLJ Research assigned FSLR a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 5th of August 2025, it was noted that UBS gave FSLR a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of July 2025, Jefferies assigned FSLR a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 8th of July 2025, UBS reported a positive rating for FSLR along with a hold action. On Thursday, the 22nd of May 2025, Jefferies provided FSLR with a hold rating and a hold action. Analysts have assigned First Solar stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell as well. However, when it comes to return on investment, analysts rate the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for First Solar. The First Solar stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal arises from the relationship between these two signals where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is anticipated at $185.99 and $176.74. A decline below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Monday, July 14, 2025, and thus far, the stock has increased by 24.32%. Further growth is expected until a new top pivot is established. Notably, volume is also increasing alongside the price, which is viewed as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have been issued, which may impact the near-term development. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots indicated a buy signal 25 days ago. Bollinger Bands indicated a buy signal 1 day ago. Short-term moving average signaled a sell 3 days ago. Long-term moving average signaled a buy 35 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 32 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average signaled a sell 3 days ago. Long-term moving average signaled a buy 39 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 59 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you would like to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for First Solar. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $165.54 and $164.92. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, First Solar finds support just below today's level at $165.54. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $164.92 and $156.35. In general, the stock tends to have very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered very low in this stock. During the last day, the stock moved $27.54 between high and low, or 15.38%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 6.18%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for First Solar, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A relatively low PE ratio could signal a low expectation for the future of the company, or that the stock is undervalued, indicating a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 4th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $4.28. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for First Solar. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, First Solar encounters its first support level at $165.54. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for First Solar from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by Widmar Mark R., who bought and sold 23,712 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 3.432. In total, insiders acquired 96,046 shares and sold 83,242 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $192.44, representing a decrease of 3.75%. This stock exhibits very low daily fluctuations, which translates to a minimal risk. Additionally, a buy signal has been indicated from a pivot bottom identified 24 days ago. Is First Solar stock a good buy? First Solar exhibits several positive indicators and is currently on a robust upward trajectory. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Therefore, we consider it to be a solid investment at this time, and we anticipate further growth over the next 3 months. Our analysis has been revised from a buy to a strong buy recommendation since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 18th of August, we expect First Solar to open lower by $4.75, starting at $195.20. It is important to remember that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. We strongly recommend consulting with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept full responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.